that, I guess.
All right, we should be good.
All right, cool. All right, let me go ahead and max out my screen here. All right, now I hear tell that at nighttime around the woods of Valentine is where the clan gathers at nighttime and burn crosses and other such nefarious clan activities. So that means that if I maybe perhaps check around this area right about... Where's Valentine?
Where the fuck are you at? I don't play video games, so I don't know.
This is a map. This is the whole world.
Gotcha.
So down here, this is like swampland. This is like Louisiana. This whole area is Saint Denis.
Like where the Republicans hang out? Is that what you're saying?
Actually, the Republicans are in this area. They're called the Lemoyne Raiders, and they're basically the Klan.
Oh, okay.
And
that makes sense. So
I take
we're
a lot
going
of
after
them
the
out.
Klan, but that makes sense. All right.
But this city right here, Saint Denis, looks just like New Orleans. Like, they modeled it to look just like New Orleans. It's pretty amazing.
Gotcha.
Right, so this is the area in Valentine. Now, I've heard tell that at nighttime, this is where the Klansmen do their thing. So, obviously, we have to wait for it to become nighttime. So, we're going to go into that area and camp. Wait for it to become nighttime and see what we can find. So Derek was in the chat earlier on my Twitch.
Oh yeah. Hey Derek, I see you now. I see now. Sorry, I'm doing like two things.
No worries.
Like 3 things at once.
He was. I think that when I ended my stream, he probably went and checked something out. But I imagine that once they see your message on Discord, people will start jumping on in.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I don't think I put your Twitch address on there. Maybe I should put your Twitch address.
That helps.
You right? Duh. Yes.
All right. You can see your
God damn,
PayPal.
there's so many chats.
You can see your PayPal up top fairly good on the screen.
Here, oh yeah. I see it there.
All right, cool.
Let's see. So are we answering questions? Is that what we're gonna do? Copy.
Yeah. People just
Paste.
ask you questions in the Twitch chat, and you can go off as long as you want. We're hunting Klansmen, so if they need extra incentive.
I just put your Twitch and I said, add
Cool.
everyone, come join in and ask questions.
Yeah,
So
pour
I
you a
guess I
little
need to
drink.
watch my. I got my coffee. I may have a new coffee. So we'll see if people. Oh, we got a few more joining in here.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's see. Skip, we should tell people we talked about. There's like this new thing on Twitch where it's like guest star or whatever. Where we can
yeah.
Because I'm not a gamer, so like I don't game, but you do. So maybe we do like we set up to where you game and I'm talking politics or something.
I mean, that's absolutely the idea. The questions that people can ask is questions about the show,
right.
And yeah.
Well, I'm saying then we'll get people from my channel too. You know what I mean? I'm not sure exactly how it works. We need to check that out. That seems like something that would work pretty good though.
Yeah, I think that. Well, especially with this game, because it's just like you name it and you can do it. So I'm always doing, living in some sort of Wild West fantasy. I just got this sweet ass Schofield revolver with put a pearl handle on it and everything.
You literally just ride around on a horse in these places and kill Klansmen.
Well, that's one of the things you can do. Let's see here. Here's a blind man.
No.
How do we test if this man is blind? How would you test? I'm going to test like this.
for your future.
If you can see this, you're
Got it
not
for you.
blind.
Like a blind man.
Nope. He
I do
is
know it's a blind
blind.
man because they.
He is blind.
So these like other characters and shit.
Oh yeah, this is a whole world in this, dude.
Mm.
Gimli Hillbilly.
No, I mean like other people.
Howdy.
Are you like playing like fucking robots, or is this other people playing?
This is just the world. There is an online version where it's other people, but this
So you
is
can
just
like interact with people and shit.
yeah, this is just the world. Gimli Hillbilly, how you doing out there? Are you a Tony Michaels podcast fan?
How are you liking modding on my channel? How are you like modding on my channel? Well, you're doing a good job over there. I
Man,
hope you're liking it.
as far as Discord, it's a ball. It's an absolute ball. The party never stops. And what nonsense is going on down here?
Move it! On your knees!
Answers! We will not take up a moment longer than we got to.
Are you trying to rob some
Give over your
people?
money and your valuables to my compadre here, and we will be on our merry way.
Please, please!
No.
We'll give you whatever we... Get the hell out of here!
Get going now!
Are you shooting at him?
Yeah, they were trying to rob some innocent folks. And
Fuckers.
yeah.
I bet I know who they vote for. Do I have to make everything political? I don't know.
Absolutely. How you like that shit? Oh, they're still down there. See, do I got my shotty? No, I don't got my. Hold on. It's just rain down hell. All right. See that? That's Western justice. They were going to rob somebody who didn't deserve it, but now they're getting robbed. Yeah, you'll be on like your way to do some mission, and all of a sudden you'll just get sidetracked by some bullshit. That's why I love this game. So Gimli Hillbilly out there on the Twitch channel says, "Howdy, how you doing? Are you a fan of the Tony Michaels show, or?"
That's what I was saying earlier. She's a new moderator on Twitch for my channel.
Oh! That was okay. I thought you were asking me how I enjoyed. I'm not used to having Tony Michaels on my Twitch stream.
I was asking Gimli Hillbilly.
Yeah.
I was asking Hillbilly that. Jeez,
Oh, okay.
Louise.
Okay.
Draft 2.
So Gimli is moderating on your
Skip,
Twitch.
give me just 1 second. I gotta go. My wife has texted me. She's going to the grocery store, so she's needing to see if I need milk. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Hey, boy. Yep.
All right, I'm back.
No worries. All right, looks like we're getting closer to the Valentine now. Let's see here. Imagine they're probably in some of them thick ass woods over there at nighttime. So let's go over here and camp until it's nighttime and see what we can find. Will James, how you doing? Thanks for hanging out. Do you have any questions for Tony?
Make sure you're subscribing to Skip's channel too while you're here.
Yeah, we can do some selfless whoring. Yes, if you enjoy. I guess we'll be doing this every now and again. If you're enjoying what we'll what we're about to do tonight, make sure you hang out because we're going and hunting for Klansmen. Alrighty.
Time to go,
So how
boy.
often does it switch day to night?
Well, you can camp to make time pass,
Oh, I got you.
but it's already
See, I don't know. You can tell I don't know shit.
No,
about
literally,
video
if-
games.
it's just like literally being a cowboy. if you could want to do it, hunting, fishing, bounty hunting, there's actual missions and stuff, all that. Let's see here, we'll sleep for 4 hours at night until it's nighttime again. You actually have to like eat and cook food and stuff or you'll die. All right. I'm going to eat some sort of
We eat
plain
squirrel.
big game.
You eat squirrel or eat a lizard.
If I shot me a
Come on,
squirrel
you
or a
lizard.
lizard and I was in the swamp area, then hell yeah. This is, I think, the last bit of, I think this was elk. Last thing it got was elk. All right. That should be good. Let's leave this campfire and see if we can find some racists.
See if we can find some Republicans.
See if we can find us some MAGA.
Some MAGA.
All right. So,
Reminds me of that, like when
thick ass woods.
so the Kraken lady is trying to cut a deal,
Of course she is.
but I'm sure Amazon will deliver Dr. Pepper. Your thoughts? My thoughts on the Kraken, Sidney Powell. Well, I said this on the show today, but
Idiot.
I mean, in all reality, if you think about like the TikTok of it, because Mike Flynn wasn't indicted, and he was on the list of people that the exploratory grand jury wanted, but they didn't actually give indictments in the criminal grand jury. So that means a couple different things. It either means that it's not. There's something. The reason why they didn't criminally indict Mike Flynn or Linwood. There were several of them. Some of the actual fake electors were also in that group of people that were part of the scheme but weren't criminally indicted. So, hang on one second.
Deliver Dr. Pepper to the
So-
prison. How many have? It depends on how much people send her commissary to pick up Dr. Pepper.
Right. You can actually buy Dr. Pepper in prison. I mean, you can.
yeah, the commissary.
Well, I mean, right. Well, I mean, it depends, but you essentially can buy soda for now. If she's really picky about her soda brand, then it might not be as good, right? But I mean, so I never bought soda. Well, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say I never bought soda in commissary when I was in lockup, but I did. But it was to like pay for something. So like when you get locked up, hang on. Yes, that's what I want. Sorry, I'm grocery shopping.
No problem. I'm turning my volume down on the game just a little bit so that all right, I'll just stick that screen up just for a moment. Oh, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I'm going to turn your volume input up on my screen. I got my Be Right Back screen up right now because I'm fixing things up. All right, that's cool.
So back to the commissary, right? So, like,
There we go.
when you're in lockup,
Perfect.
you can either pay for services. Like, if you don't want to do your own laundry, you can pay someone to do your laundry. And you can, sometimes you can pay with stamps or you can pay with commissary. A lot of guys would prefer commissary because they don't want to really have stamps, because stamps kind of, you gotta have stamps to kind of buy stuff in prison, because that's a currency in federal prisons, is stamps. Or like mackerel. A lot of times they use mackerel, which is in commissary, but most times it's stamps. And actually, there was a story the other day that I seen of a Jan 6 defendant that the feds are actually going after his commissary account because he owes the feds restitution. And people and the right wingers are bitching about it. Like, oh, he's taking his fucking money. And I'm like, yeah, that's how restitution works, you stupid fucks.
Yeah.
Like, the government has restitution on you, and you're not paying them, but they know you have money in your fucking commissary account that they control. They're gonna take your fucking money. So what happens a lot of times when guys are in prison that owe a shitload of restitution, a lot of guys that get like tax fraud and shit like that have big restitution, or any kind of real estate fraud or anything like that. I mean, I think my restitution was like $100, which is like the normal fucking, set restitution, which I paid that before I even went to Leavenworth. But like guys that are in lockup that have high restitutions, they keep their commissary accounts really low, like below $1,000. And what they do is they use stamps, and so, but they'll sell books of stamps through other people's commissary. So here's how they get money in prison. So like, all right, one guy doesn't have a lot of restitution on his account, so his family, someone will get, like the one guy who can't get money in his commissary, and he operates fully on stamps as his currency. What he'll do is he will have someone, his family, dump a bunch of money in another dude's commissary account, and then they'll buy stamps. So that's how they trade the money. That's how they get it. So like one guy will have a shitload of books of stamps, and guy A's family will send guy B's money, who has a shitload of stamps, like $1,500, and then he'll give him $1,500 worth of stamps. So some of these guys leave prison with literally like tens of thousands, some of them $20,000-$30,000 in their commissary accounts, because they've been locked up for like 8 or 9 years, and they've just been selling stamps the whole fucking time.
That's a great move.
Right. I mean, it's a good hustle for a guy who can have a huge commissary account, who doesn't owe a lot of restitution, or has already paid his restitution. So, because you don't get paid shit. Like, you literally make like, when you work, you make like $15 a month. Some of those jobs you'll make like $30 a month or something, which really isn't going to get you shit in commissary. So, just give you an idea. So they're bitching about this guy, because I guess his family put like almost $2,000 or $3,000 in his commissary account. So he had $2,000 or $3,000 in his commissary. Like, why the fuck do you have that much money in your commissary if you owe restitution? You dumb bastard. Like, that, it just doesn't make any sense. But, right. I mean, it's probably because he's never been to lockup before and he just doesn't understand. Hey Tony, how did you sing last night? Oh, so it was funny because you guys, if you guys joined in on Sunday, you know that I had a sore throat for karaoke on Twitch. And I sang anyways, but I was still having a sore throat last night, so I showed up for the competition, and I was a little late, and so I went to the DJ, and I know her pretty well because she's the DJ all the time there, and we just know them because we're there all the time. We're regulars. It's a townie bar, and we're the townies. So I go up to her, and I'm like, hey, am I late to sign up? She's like, no, you can still sign up. And I'm like, I was looking for the sheet and didn't have a pencil. So I was asking another guy, and I was telling her while I was trying to get the pencil, I was like, yeah, I've had a scratchy throat, I have allergies. She's like, oh, you can just qualify next week. You don't have to qualify this week. She's like, just do it next week. She's like, that way you can see your competition tonight. I'm like, hey, that's not a bad idea. So I'm going to I did sing last night, but it was later on in the night. So, and I sang lower songs, but one song that I'm singing for the competition, which is When I Call Your Name by Vince Gill, it's got a really high part. And with my throat the way it was, I wasn't confident in that high note, so I had to sing some low songs. So I sang "Oh Red," I sang "Get Rhythm" by Johnny Cash, which I kind of practiced those on Sunday, and then I sang "You Never Call Me by Your Name" by David Allan Coe. So, but no, I sang a little bit, but not in the competition. But two of my friends got second and third place. So our group is doing well so far because we have like a group of people that we sit with and we hang out with at karaoke, and our group already has 2 qualifiers in the competition, which is good. So, and we're competing with another bar. So there's another bar down the street that has karaoke on another night, and we don't go there because the fucking bar is shit, and we're not fans of the DJ either. But, you know.
There's some stuff called Singer's Saving Grace
You must have done something mighty
that
bad
you can get
to
at
work
Guitar
all
Center.
this.
The stuff's amazing.
But for your throat or what?
Yeah. That's what it's called, Singer's Saving Grace. It tastes like ass, but man, couple sprays and you'll know why it's called that. So unfortunately, we didn't find any Klansmen because it was nighttime. We roamed around looking for them, but we didn't see them. They just happened not to be doing their thing. So it's daytime, so now I'm on a bounty hunt until it's nighttime again.
That's crazy. Why did it change my name? So I'm messing with ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Yeah, to see kind of what it'll do.
Good morning to you.
And it changed my name to Tony Jones? Why did it do that? That's crazy.
Old Tony Jones.
Right? Like, what the fuck? That's weird.
Yeah. Singer's Saving Grace.
What's
Yeah. So you know about it too, Will? So anybody that's in
never
the
heard of
chat
it.
today
here,
that was watching
wanna
the show
catch another
today,
sinner
did
bounty hunter?
everybody like
Take a gander at the post
the
today.
appearance of Rat?
Oh, yeah, that was his first appearance on screen.
Yeah, it was
Rat.
great. Every time we look over and you'd ask Rat, hey, there was Rat. It was good to see him.
Let's
Terror
do
of
this one. Okay,
Valentine.
so
That was some nasty business.
sorry, I'm working on something in the background too. So if
Oh, it's
I'm
fine.
like talking weird, it's because I'm trying to
I'm
get
trying
some
to
work done here too.
read what Ellie Ann Swan.
I've been experimenting with Chat GPT to
Mhm.
take some load off of.
They say she's sleeping
see,
rough.
okay, that's
near
good.
Cumberland.
Take some load off of writing some stuff just to see how it does. It's actually it's pretty fucking good if you want to know the truth. Like, it's not perfect, but and I've just got like the free version. But if for like someone else who wants to mess with it, you can just sign up with your email and you can just tell it whatever you want. Like, it's pretty fucking cool. You just tell it
Amazing.
what you want it to write, or maybe like you got a question about something.
All right, songs
So I'm
about
working on some stuff with.
rainbows. You have a question.
Right, exactly. You could do that, and it'll write you fucking lyrics.
Well, songs about
But
rainbows says, "Did you see Mighty Librarian's chat GPT to Jacob Chansley?"
oh, I see. Oh, I see what you're saying.
What?
What's your poison?
What? What? Yeah. So I got Mighty Librarian hooked on ChatGPT. I think,
Right.
because I was sending her stuff. I'm like, oh my god, you got to see this. You got to see how this can write. So that's another person that I've probably corrupted through my influence. But so she's been using it to try to help her more quickly develop some content for a Library of Democracy, which is kind of cool. So you guys will see more content coming up on that. And of course, with Skip and Small Rat, we're working in the laboratory and creating things. So it just means that the show will expand and we'll be able to have broader reach and create more stuff for you guys and at a faster pace, which I think is like the thing that will set our audience apart, because you guys will have like access to things that no one has access to very quickly. I mean, kind of some of the mad scientist type shit that we're coming up with, right, Skip? I mean, don't you agree with?
It's taking it to
really
the next level, really.
Right, and it's really like not. I mean, it's gonna obviously, because it's the show kind of doing it. It's gonna get the show a lot of exposure, but it's gonna give access to the audience to a lot of different shit.
Yeah. Giving the audience this chance to submit what they are considering newsworthy articles. It's a good move.
Yeah, that's another thing. So like when the audience, because I get so many people sending articles and like news stories and stuff like that. So if I can get the audience to submit them, and right now it's just kind of like a it's just like a Google form, but eventually we want it to be like an interface on a website. So like eventually you'll go to theTonyMichaels.com. It won't just be the link tree, and you'll be able to go and go to different places on the website where you'll be able to submit stories that you want, and like the thing that Rat was doing today during the show, like making that art and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We want to be able to create like some sort of like meme generator, so the audience can not only take our memes that we generate that has a whole catalog of memes that you can use and go out and spread on the internet, but also like you can generate your own. So like if you have a meme idea, you can just go to the website. This is the idea. You go to the website and then just type in what you want, and it shits it out, and then you go spread it all over the internet like herpes.
Do you hear that, chat?
The idea is to give the audience the tools to kind of like, basically, because we say engage in your democracy, and that's, a lot of people like that kind of engagement where you can spread stuff on Facebook and you can, just basically puke up anti-fascist shit all over the internet, and that's what we want to have happen. So, because I figure that's the best fight. And then we have the meme war.
Brilliant.
Right. I mean, literally, I want the website to eventually be. I mean, our vision is to have like it be like a anti-fascist flak gun, where it's just stuff that you guys can go on and you can create right there on the website. And it's just automated stuff, and you can create different versions, and then you can go out and put it on your social media accounts, or put it in groups on Facebook, or share it on the Discord so other people can share it. And it just some of them may not spread very far, but some of them may catch on and really go far. So just to kind of beat back this just this online nonsense, and kind of give the ability to the audience to have some tools to have fun too. And it's fun to mock them. Like,
Absolutely.
it's fun to jack with them. So, Like that's one of the best parts too. Is some of these tools will just pretty much strictly be just a jack with the right wing. So, which I think is pretty cool. And then it kind of all incorporates with the show because then the audience can come watch the show and I'll kind of guide you. And the Discord's going to be important too because it'll give you certain like here's a new tool, here's a new tool. So inside the community, everyone will be able to communicate and mess with those tools.
So aside from obviously what happened with Powell today, can I just continue to revel in this amazing RFK news?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just that
I'll follow I'll follow your lead here.
Yeah, just that Bannon and Stone, we know because we've seen the photos with Bannon and Stone. They thought they were going to be slick and do this whole try to pull votes from Biden, but they ended up putting somebody in who's just so absolutely batshit crazy that MAGA couldn't help but be attracted to him.
Well, I mean, Charlie Kirk, let's see, because I quote tweeted him. A lot of people say I shouldn't do that, but I'm like, I want them to see it. I want them to see it. Like, I want them to know that I'm fucking with them. I don't want to just screenshot and then they not know. Let's see, what was he saying? Let's see if I can find it. Oh, yeah, okay, so Charlie Kirk posted a link, and of course it's a news story, but it's just a fucking thumbnail now on Twitter, which is fucking dumb. But it says RFK Jr. says we must, quote, set federal dollars aside for reparations. So they're like, oh, he's for black people.
Oh boy,
like that's literally what he's saying, right? That's like literally what he's saying. And so because RFK is a lefty, he's had a lot of left views in his life because he was a Democrat. So like, yeah, he's had a lot of left views, but he's a nutcase. He's always been a nutcase. I mean, there's nutty fucking people on the left too. So I tweeted at him sarcastically, but he has muscles. And then I said, how's RFK working out for you? Working out, you fucking dummy. Like, because Charlie Kirk was one of the ones like, oh, he's so cool. Look at the muscles on him. Look how RFK, I want my president to be able to bench press. Like, this is so stupid. Like, you people are dumb. I mean, I'm not opposed to people, having a certain set of physical fitness. I don't think that makes you I don't think that makes you have any kind of ideology. Because I lift weights, I work out, I exercise, but I mean, it's like
we don't need our politicians to look like superheroes.
Right. Or just because you have muscles doesn't mean you're smart. I mean, look at RFK Jr. RFK Jr. It's incredible stuff. When they were like, oh, we love him because he's anti-vax. Now it's like, he's for reparations.
Yeah.
He's for them black people. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you couldn't say it any more racist, could you?
Oh shit.
But they're trying desperately because they made him so cool. They're trying desperately to get him to be uncool now.
Fucking mountain lion back there. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Did you get him?
Well, no, he almost got me.
Ow. Sorry, I was looking at the tweet.
No, it's all good. Like, this is action on two fronts. Yeah, my horse was scared to shit. And I was like, why? Anyway, you can continue talking. Ignore me.
I was kind of, I mean, I could go on for hours about how
That's all right.
dumb it is that they thought that RFK, because he had muscles, he was cool. And he was anti-vax. And obviously, if you have muscles and you're anti-vax, then you must know what you're talking about when it comes to health stuff. Like, yeah, okay. Like, why do you people, like, make these dumb assumptions? Where do you get this? Where do you find these fucking idiots to believe you? Like, how do you... But, I guess
like, of all people, that's why is that who Bannon and Stone chose? Of all people.
Well, I mean, there is a specific reason.
Yeah.
Because of his anti-vax stance,
Yeah.
they knew they could attract. They knew they could attract the deep dark web because that narrative, you know, has lived there, which is kind of weird, anyways, because Trump goes out and brags about like how he got warp speed and got the vaccine, and then you remember there was a few times. Like, he would go out and he would kind of brag about it and they'd boo him. And he's like, and then he kind of backed away and he kind of changed it a little bit, you know, because he doesn't like to get booed, especially by his own people. But they don't really care, like, if they boo him. What'd you get there?
I got
a deer.
Yeah, I got it. I bagged a deer.
So like, it's kind of weird. Because it kind of reminds me like of the videos that are coming out right now because Trump made those Never Surrender shirts, so these people are starting to show up at rallies in the Never Surrender shirts, and then like people like Jordan Klepper and the Good Liars and these people are running into him. They're like, "So I see it says Never Surrender. What's that picture from? From when you surrendered?" Like, okay, how'd that work out? So, you know, it kind of reminds me of that. They're like, "Oh, look. You got to be anti-vax." Well, who takes credit for the vaccine? Well, Trump. But see, you know, it's like
Exactly.
like 12D chess. Okay, he's playing 12D chess on the vaccine. Like, get the fuck out of here. Did he get the vaccine? Well, he says he did. Like, oh my god.
You know what he also got? COVID.
Mm-hmm. He sure did, and COVID failed us. Did I say that out loud? Oh, I thought I had my microphone on mute. God damn it. Okay,
Herman Cain stepped in instead.
Correct.
Need to brush my horse. Believe it or not, your horse will actually not run as good if it's not clean or fed. I'm on a bounty hunt and I'm trying not to alert them to my presence, so I'm scoping them from afar.
What do you got here?
So we had this happened in the stream previous. This guy is basically sitting here and he's all like all in selling it up like, yeah, see, someday I'll show you. I'll have a bunch of money.
I'll show you.
This is my favorite thing to do in this situation.
Rich. A nice big house.
When he sits down to pout for a second, you see, he's a real unhappy because obviously he thinks that the lady's not going to give him his attention. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him a change of perspective in life real quick. You see, what I'm going to do is remind him that he's thankful to be alive.
Maybe I'll just stay here forever. Waste away like some fallen leaf.
Well, sir,
Crinkle up. Wouldn't that be
here's
nice?
the thing. Now, you have a story for the bar.
Come on. Can't mope around here. Hey, what'd I do?
Go ahead. Run on, boy. Run on. Now, see, you can go back to the bar and be like, I was just sitting there crying about Lily Mae, and this stranger came up and decided to shoot right beside me. Just takes a little change
What
of
would
perspective.
James just said? Pretzel logic is the pretzel logic for the RFK stuff.
Pretzel logic.
Is that what you're like? They're all twisted up. Like, that's MAGA. Like, I like that phrase, pretzel logic.
Pretzel logic.
I don't know if that's a...
The party of Wile E. Coyote and their pretzel logic.
Right. No shit. Like, just dropping anvils on their head.
Or every time they try to, like, set up a catapult, it flings, like, the rock upwards and then onto them. Or... in every possible way, they just keep stepping on rakes. This bounty is hiding.
I need to have Rat make some kind of graphic that's like the rake factory.
Republican rake factory.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you got to be careful because, I mean, they are Republicans, and that sounds like something else. And yeah, I mean, it's not too far off. So, it's the Dennett Haster action figure playset. Gotcha. That's a good sized one.
Sorry. Did you get one?
Oh yeah, I got a big old
Yeah,
elk.
big motherfucker. So do you just like have a nice little digital storage place that you put all this meat and fur and shit
Well, if you have big,
that carries it
if you have a
around
big
even though you're
pelt
not
like
actually
that,
carrying it around?
you gotta put it on the back of your horse.
So you see,
Come on now, boy.
you gotta kind of like carry it around until you can trade it or something.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
not just like invisible.
Yeah, you can totally.
So if you get another one, you ain't gonna have room for that motherfucker.
Something
You
that
know.
big? No, I wouldn't. Probably. I'd probably see what it was and figure out if it was worth ditching it. Like if it was like a bear hide or something. Yeah, bear hides are worth way more than elk. Gators are worth a lot too. But I'm in the area where my bounty is, so I gotta try to find them without alerting them. See how it's got the skull with the money sign? It means I'm close.
Oh yeah.
Any other questions, chat? Ah, there they are.
They're saying you're a black widow.
Well, nothing of the kind.
That means you killed your sweetheart.
Where do they get such nonsense?
The hell are they?
Now come over here.
Oh, she's trying some Black Widow mess on him.
Willie weren't my sweetheart. He was a bully, okay? And he got what was
Okay.
You're gonna come over here. That's
Shit.
The bounty hunter.
Shit.
Get it.
Fuck.
I think they're gonna spot you.
Yeah, they spotted me. Let me see if I can hide from them. Because if they come this way, then it's just not going to end well for them, and I'm not going to end up taking them alive. So I need to just go ahead and act like now I'm on the run. Just how the tables have turned. Yes, I know Ellie Mae is escaping. I'll come back. Ah, fuck. I did not want to alert them, but I went sliding down the hill like a hillbilly. All right. Let's try this approach again. Alright, are they still down there? Okay. Hide behind these here rocks.
They say you were a black widow.
I don't have enough time.
That means you kill your sweetheart.
Where did they get such nonsense?
Hmm.
Thanks. Now come over here. Really weren't my sweetheart. He was a bully, okay? And he caught what was coming.
Okay.
You don't come over here and romance me.
It says there's other fellers. It says right there.
If it wasn't for the fact that I was trying to take her alive, I would just throw dynamite into the cave. It's one of my favorite things to do when people aren't expecting it. Just throw fucking dynamite.
I just had bad luck with my men folks.
Bad luck.
That there's a bounty hunter.
Yes, it is.
Get him.
No.
Eliane, I'm sorry.
Oh! Oh, so hold on. So I have to take him out. It's because he's fucking gonna try to... Fine, I didn't want to have to fucking shoot that dude. But I knocked her out cold, so now I have to hog tie her. $0.47. Wonderful.
You are a piece of work. Now, come here.
Let's see what all you got over here. Picnic.
Rot in hell. Rot with the rest of them.
You can actually get really, you can drink booze until you get hammered and passed out. And there was I think Godfried was hanging out when I was doing one of my missions, and I got myself just completely blitzed, and I threw a Molotov cocktail. I set myself on fire and then ran into the sheriff's office and died. It was the most ridiculous.
Does he have any Jaeger over there? In the pile? Does
see,
he have any Jaeger over there in the
I
pile?
got some bourbon. I got some cigarettes, and some corned beef, some gin,
Cigarettes.
and some bourbon. There we go. No, I think that. Oh, there's some bourbon. No Jaeger, but they definitely got bourbon kicking around. Give my trusty steed. All right. I wonder how much she's going to be worth alive for a good bounty. Looks like we got a Jaeger fan in chat.
You got one on the microphone here too. I had a couple shots of Jaeger.
Oh yeah.
So, I got a friend that he comes to karaoke every once in a while, just hang out, and I mean likes music and stuff. So he comes and every time he buys me, that's the first thing he does is buys me a shot of Jaeger.
Oh okay. Well.
And
that's a good
basically
friend.
at that bar, like they're like, no, we basically order Jaeger just for you. Like, we don't sell Jaeger other than to you, pretty much.
All right, let's go.
The Jaeger monster. That look great on merch. Like an AI Tony that says Jaeger monster.
Right.
Let's go for a ride.
Let's go for a ride.
Settle in. You got a ride ahead of you.
Did you have to put him on top of the pelt?
I had to get rid of the pelt. There was no room for her.
Oh, I gotcha.
He's dead. She's now a captive. She's now bounty. And I have a feeling. there's
So the bounty's worth way more than the pelt, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Pelt's worth like not nearly what the bounty is. This economy, like $2 is good. Let alone like $20. $20 is amazing.
What came over me? Did I?
Get my shoddy because I
Did you
never
do
know.
those things? It's a horrible blur. But I see blood. There's blood everywhere. It won't come out.
Oh, she's trying to
I'm not
gaslight
like
me.
that. I'm a
Uh-huh,
good girl. Really. I promise
What's she
I
saying?
am.
I was
You
like,
believe me, don't you?
I just woke up and there was blood everywhere. Dude.
Mhm.
She's basically, well, what started off as Laura Bobert
need
saying
help,
I didn't
okay?
give hand jobs, and then eventually having
I
to
have an illness.
apologize.
Fever of the brain. I've done bad things.
The more that you get close to justice, the more the true nature will be revealed, I'm sure.
Get me help, mister. Please. Save me. Save me from the sheriff. And moreover, from myself.
I know you're gonna have
Does
some.
anyone else in the chat played with Chat GPT?
You're such a strong
You should
man.
you
Training.
should go play with Chat GPT.
Burly.
Training for what?
Maybe if I had a strong man like you, I wouldn't be in this mess. My menfolk, they've all been weak. That's what my problem's been. How I got in this unfortunate
Tony Blythe says
situation.
training sucks.
But a big, strong man like you'd set me straight.
Yeah, what are we training for?
Wouldn't
What?
you, mister?
I mean, training does
Put
suck.
me on the straight.
You mean like
Yeah.
for a new job? I mean, I guess I shouldn't say that. It depends on what you're training for.
Yeah.
I hate you, you sad sack of shit.
And the
I
real
wish I'd
personality
cut your
comes
belly
out.
open and shown you your guts. Gutless bounty hunting nobody.
What's she saying now?
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Ah! I wish you'd die. Ah!
She was all trying to seduce me when that shit didn't work. She's all like, I hate you. You're gonna fetch me a pretty penny.
Oh, shit!
I'm amazed that there hasn't been a bunch of thugs come out and try to ambush me yet. Pretty much anytime you have a bounty, either a bunch of bounty hunters will come try to take your bounty from you, or if they're like gang affiliates, they'll set up like an ambush. That's why I got the shoddy out. Right now it's it's obviously blue and beautiful and sunny and whatnot, but the weather will change on a dime. You can get up to like nearly tornado conditions.
Who's this fella going down the road?
She tried to use her womanly wiles, and that didn't work. Will James said in chat.
I see that. Guess the bounty's worth more than the juice in the beetle.
Does anybody have any questions, chat? This is your chance to ask Tony directly. I don't know how many people are in here because I keep my my counter off. So, as far as I'm concerned, there's a million of you in here. I gotta slow down.
You want something?
Yeah, if I trample anybody, they're gonna nail my ass to the cross.
What did I
Coming
do to
up
you?
on the jailhouse. Anything else you want to try on me?
Just get me there. You're no fun at all.
I'm afraid I ain't.
It's in the jailhouse now. In the jailhouse now. I'm amazed she didn't have like a group of bandits try to accost me. That was actually fairly easy. It was just her and the dude that...
You order a lady killer here, Sheriff?
Yeah, we did.
Put her in the cell, won't you?
Yep,
I
sure will.
protest my innocence. I protest my innocence.
She might be a little shaken up. She lost another feller out by the falls.
Poor dear.
Men just got a habit of dying around you. I hope you'll be comfortable, miss.
Men just got a habit of dying
Now come get your
around
money
you.
off the desk here.
Ooh, how much? Give me.
The Black
So what'd you
Widow
get
herself.
for the bounty?
This town's so starved of women. I'm sure
God
she can
damn it,
find
the
herself a
moment that-
husband yet.
He gave it to me. It showed me some other. I think it was like 20
Cowboys
bucks.
for you. Indeed. So it seems this town's got more pressing problems than outlaws. Gonna take some time off posting bounties, impose law and order on the streets.
That man has a heart of stone.
Mm-hmm.
It's silly to keep me locked up in here. I mean, what am I gonna do?
Now that I got that, head into New Orleans. Well, it's Saint Denis, but I call it New Orleans because it's what the fuck it is. Take a train there.
You got a problem? You want trouble with me?
Like everybody will try to fist fight you too. Like, and 9 times out of 10, if you even like try to buck up, they'll just throw down on your ass. They just draw the fuck down and don't even ask questions.
Damn!
Welcome back.
You're making
Have
a
yourself
pause.
a nice trip.
What's that?
Can you rob the bank?
Oh, you can rob anywhere. This is a train station that I was on. I could rob this train if I wanted.
Oh, you're getting a train ticket. I see.
Yeah, I got a train to.
Sorry, I'm reading and trying to. I'm
Oh, no
reading and
worries.
trying to watch the.
Yeah.
We're trying to watch the video.
Well,
in
it's
my command center here, so.
it's not like we're getting flooded with questions in the chat right now. That's good, but also.
Yeah, if you got a question, you can ask me a question about anything. Politics, whatever you want. I'll talk about anything. Even if I don't know what the hell you're talking about or what I'm talking about, I'll talk about it.
So, what got you into singing?
Oh, I've always liked country music.
Was it like your granddad
And I
listened
just-
to it?
Oh, well, I mean, my parents listen to country music. And my parents kind of like the, country gold.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, in the 80s and 90s, country music with Garth Brooks and stuff was kind of popular. So,
I mean, I love country and rockabilly, dating back from the 50s. And, I mean, even like Western swing and shit from the 20s, like Bob Wills and all that stuff that gave birth to, I guess, what would be considered modern country, but also the outlaw movement, with like Waylon and Johnny and Willie
Right.
Nelson and Chris
Mhm.
Christopherson and all them. I really like that sound, that real slow
Highwayman.
phaser on the guitar.
highwayman.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Long road, I did ride. Pistol by my side. But I mean, when I was in junior high, we had, I did a play, and they were musicals. So they had me, and I was like the lead part, so I had to sing for the lead parts. And I remember her name was Betty White, believe it or not, the teacher,
Mhm.
and one that ran the drama, the club or whatever that did the play. And I had to play a hippie that sang, and she wanted me to sing like Bob Dylan, like hippie Bob Dylan.
Mhm.
So she gave me a couple Bob Dylan cassette tapes, and I went home and I had to put the cassette tapes in, and I had to like mimic his voice. And I don't know,
boy.
I thought that was pretty cool. and then so I kind of learned just by trial and error how to mimic someone's voice, which everyone kind of has their own style.
Yeah, I can see that.
So like George Jones and shit like that. Garth. She just kind of mimicked their voice style. Alan Jackson. Alan Jackson really kind of sounds, if you listen, he's kind of 90s George Jones, but anyway, so I would mimic those voices, and then I tried out for the chamber choir for my freshman year of high school, and at the time the director only let one freshman into the chamber choir, and I was the freshman that went into the chamber choir, so I kind of got a lot of really good for like 3 years. Well, yeah, 3 years until a new director came, and I didn't really like her, so I dropped. I got out of the choir, but so I learned how to, read music. I learned how to use my voice, how to sing, how to breathe. So I kind of learned all that stuff, like where to point your voice in your head and that sort of thing. So I just kind of learned in the chamber choir how to sing, and then because I like country music, and I've kind of got the voice for country music, so that's just kind of how it happened. But Willie James says, MAGA Daddy Trump is pissed off at Jim. I don't report section on Jordan for losing the second round of speaker vote. Now under pressure for Grandpa Poopy again. Jordan may try again. Jim Jordan's definitely going to try again, because I'm not sure. Again, like I was saying today, I actually am not sure what mechanism they're going to use to have an interim speaker. Like, there's the pro tem thing that they have written into the rules, but there's no interim speaker. You elect a fucking speaker. Like, that's so I'm not sure, unless I'm misinterpreting what is House rules, unless they change the rules, so they can do that. I think the pro tem can bring a motion to change rules without a speaker, I believe. But that's the question. Like, does someone in the House have the power to do what they need to do the thing they want to do before having a speaker? So it's all fucking confusing, and like what? So I guess they're gonna wait on the parliamentarian to see if there's like, yeah, you can do that, or no, you can't fucking do that shit. So we'll see, I guess. I mean, it's a little up in the air as far as I'm concerned. Now, I haven't been reading a lot of news this afternoon on it, but my guess is that, yes, Jim Jordan is still their front runner, because no one else wants to do it. I mean, no one else is willing to fucking be Trump's little bitch as the House Speaker. And that's why I seriously doubt, even if they get the ability to have an interim speaker, if Patrick McHenry will even do it. Because he's not a fan of Trump at all.
No, don't think so. Sorry.
That's one reason why, like, when you saw them vacate Kevin McCarthy, and he basically, through the House rules, made him the pro tem, it pissed MAGA off, because they don't fucking like McHenry, because he's not a Trump fan.
Yeah, he's just a boring politician.
Well, he's right, but he's not MAGA, meaning he's not.
But fancy names like that?
He's not Jim Jordan by any means. He's more pragmatic and strategic. He's not a fucking circus clown, even though he kind of looks like one of the circus clowns.
Yeah,
but
he looks like he thinks mayo is spicy.
He's right. He's as unclowning as circus clowns can be. Let's put it that way. Like, so he's the least of the circus clowns, but he doesn't. Patrick McHenry doesn't like the fucking reality TV stuff. Just like the guy that I was showing today, the Austin Scott or whatever the hell his name is, the I Nazi. This fucking guy. Holy shit! Who the fuck are you, man? Like, he probably just really screwed himself as far as being a shoe-in for his district, because he went on TV and said shit. Like, most of these Congress people never get in front of a camera. that's a national camera. They don't want to be on national TV. If you remember Al Franken, when his first term as senator, he would never do a national interview his first term. He wouldn't do it. He refused. He would only do local interviews.
You're right. I didn't think about that.
Sorry. I had to mute to sneeze. But so Al Franken, he committed to the constituents when he was running his first term that he wouldn't do national interviews. So he only did local ones because he tried to make it to where his Senate seat wasn't because everyone thought he would be like a, because he's a comedian, so they thought he'd be kind of a circus clown.
Right.
But he really wasn't, so. Let's see, is there another question here? They don't like Bob from accounting. Hermie from...
Stick 'em up, cowboy.
Hermie. Yeah. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. He wants to be a dentist. A dentist?
I feel like the Discord is the island of misfit toys.
Right. It truly is, yeah.
I've been asking around about Mr.
But that's
That's
what I think of when I think of Hermie from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah.
A dentist?
A dentist?
Give it a shot.
Oh.
I think so. Just keep it cool. You know me?
Then
I'll meet you back here now.
Cornelius, he says, fog is thick as peanut butter. You mean pea soup. Well, you eat what you like and I'll eat what I like. I remember
Yeah,
those,
there you go, Will. What? A dentist?
those Rankin Bass cartoons were the shit.
I told him, I said, that's the state of Lemoyne for you. America's dirty little French secret.
And that's why we love it.
Born and raised.
Well, I'm a transplant, but I'm never leaving.
Hey, can I get a drink here? I'll get you in a
I
second.
just turned the sound on so I could hear it. It's funny. Because I'm watching it without the sound.
Oh,
Because I get
Okay.
an echo.
It ain't happened yet.
I get an
that's
echo,
why
so
I use
turned
that.
it on.
That's why I use headphones.
The rest of the states, they lucky to have it.
Well, I have headphones. Man, I got a...
Run back to Britain
So,
with tails between their legs.
I've got a gate coming for my headphones because they're so fucking loud for the show because I got to turn this shit up so loud for you guys to hear. So I got a gate coming. But,
Sure.
Dollar, please.
but I've had those same headphones for a long time because they're over the ear. But now that I've got the gate, I might be able to get a different set so I don't have to wear the big ass
Have one for yourself.
over the ear headphones.
I
Because they do
use
irritate the shit out of me.
earbuds. Yeah, I'm an earbuds fan.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, so I
You ever
might
hear
have
of a
to
fella by the name
get
of
me a pair
Bronte?
and kind of switch back and forth. But
Me.
because I like the over the ear, but they do
leave it,
get
friend.
What do you mean,
exhausting
leave it?
sometimes.
Look,
Oh
I don't know
yeah,
what business you in, but leave it, friend.
like
You and your pal
they
that was
give you
in
that
here
cauliflower ear,
Right?
like an old wrestler.
They can.
Bronte?
Mm-hmm.
Angelo Bronte. Mr. Big. Mr. Italian spaghetti eating long streak of piss big. Yeah, it makes my skin crawl. I'm so spoiled, you cocksucker. You know what I mean, friend?
I've got about 10 more minutes if you guys got any more questions.
Well, I reckon you talk to them kids in the alley, they'll know how to
If
get
you got questions for me.
Get them in, chat. We got 10 minutes.
You'll be careful now. Immigrants, they're not to be
Glad you guys could join us.
Yeah, I do these streams regularly just because I like to play this game or I'm playing music, and it just so happened that Tony wanted to jump on today, and
Yeah.
I think we'll probably
See
be.
what the gaming part on Twitch is, because I'm not into the gaming thing, but maybe we'll make it a thing.
Yeah, I mean, it can be as random as we want, or set up as we want to.
Well, like I said, we need to check into that guest star, whatever the hell that feature is on Twitch. Sometimes these things take so long because you gotta, figure out what it is and then figure out the best way to do it. And
I know him.
so sometimes
Everyone knows
it's
him.
not always as simple as, oh, let's just do this thing. I mean, a lot of times that's just what I do, but
$5.
it's a little more complicated than that.
I'm an entrepreneur.
make it work.
You don't want to pay, then I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't see where it'd be a probably be like, you just click the add guest button, and then you would probably adjust my screen to yours, so you would either end up making my screen full screen, and then your video.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it works.
Down in the
it,
corner. Yeah, I have no idea.
it's like one stream on both channels.
Mhm.
It's the same, and when you go on the stream, it shows both people. So it's like a collaboration. So, and I'm not sure exactly. I need to investigate it just a little further. And you have to be accepted into the program, which I've been invited to it. So I'm assuming, since I'm invited to it, that I'll get it. But we'll see what the skinny on it is.
Or even easier would be, because you can display whatever you're looking at on your screen. Is you would just have my Twitch displayed on your screen, and you could have yourself on video in the corner.
Right. I think that is. I'm not sure. Like I said, I need to figure it out, but it's just a matter of getting to that point. We're almost to 19,000 on YouTube for subscribers, but as far as Twitch, we're growing again. It's like over 1,400.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
we're over 1,400 now.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, I think when I started talking about Twitch several months ago, we weren't even at 1,000, and we got to 1,000 fast. So big deals.
They're stifling our YouTube comments.
Oh yeah, you were saying that earlier.
Yeah.
Do I need to go change the settings on it, or what?
I have no idea. If you go to Rudy Giuliani, maybe losing sleep.
Well, the problem is it's probably that YouTube knows that they're shit posters, so they're like suppressing people who shit post a lot.
Well, what sucks is it says 0 comments. It looks like there's no comments, and then when you change the filter to where it says newest comments, you see them all.
Right, and it's probably because YouTube is suppressing it because it sees it as shit posters, which a lot of the manga is shit posters. Like I got 100% shit posters.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I don't know if there's like an automatic, but I don't think there's a. See, they're all published. I don't have any. Well, I've got a few help for review because they say shit that is just awful. But the moderators have the ability to see all the comments, on videos as they come in. So maybe I need to check with the moderators because they know more about it than I do, really. So maybe I need to check with the moderators to see, like, if they need to be approving some of them or what the deal is.
It's just craziness because if you click on new comments, you can see them all.
Just give it up, farm boy.
Right. It's kind of weird. Again, I'm not really sure why YouTube's doing that, but I see all the comments and it's hilarious. Your stupid hat. You got a stupid. You're fat. You're fat. You must live in your mom's basement. Rudy Giuliani may be losing sleep these days. Oh yeah, he's totally fucked with this.
He's toast.
Oh my god. Well, not only is he toast, he's fucking broke too. So that's why he clung on to Trump there at the last minute, because he had to make a choice: either I'm gonna be all in or I'm gonna be all against. And that's really the choices that they got to make. So now Sidney Powell is outside the Trump universe. She's on her own now. Mm-hmm. Just like Cassidy Hutchinson and some of the others. You're in Michael Cohen. You're out on your own now because you went against Trump. So,
well, like, not only is, Rudy not just losing sleep but broke, but also Lindell's broke now too. And it's like all these people who decided that they were going to get in bed with the coup, the find out phase has arrived.
It's the fuck around saga, and we're at the find out phase.
Yeah, it's truly it.
Fuck around. It's the find out phase of the fuck around saga.
The find out strikes back.
I'm glad you guys came and hung out. You guys should stay and watch Skip, and you should definitely catch his Twitch channel here and go follow his YouTube channel.
Yeah,
as well.
thanks for hanging out. I'm going to get really
Giving
drunk real
support.
quick and set myself on fire, and then we're going to end the stream because I love to do that to end the streams because it's hilarious.
Oh, you mean your character? I thought you meant you.
Oh. Yes, that's what I like to do. Is I like to get drunk and set myself on fire.
Right before I end the stream, I like to get totally fucking wasted and then set myself on fire.
I do it all again tomorrow.
Get me a. That's why I have the fire extinguisher right near next to the chair. Just when I end the stream, I can set myself on fire.
All right, as soon as I get done messing with these orphans, I'm
Give me my things, boy.
What are you talking about,
drink a
friend?
bunch of booze and set myself on fire.
Goddamn, you are
That
drunk.
kid is. He robbed from me. Now give me back my stuff.
They're pissed
Take me to
off.
Angelo Bronte.
I guess it's better be pissed off than pissed
Show
on.
me before he
Well,
robs.
some people pay extra for that.
Now. Come on.
You new in town, mister?
Come on.
Bronte's got a lot of friends, mister, but I ain't never seen you.
We ain't friends.
You don't like no one,
I'm waiting
mister.
for the grand finale.
Yeah.
Mr. Bronte, he's got fine hair. He got a
Street
beautiful
urchins.
house. I am proud to work for him.
So, you're in New
He got
Orleans,
50
so,
men, mister.
roving
Why you gonna
gangs
care a
of
thing
street
about you?
urchins is
wanna
nothing
speak with
new.
I'm sure you do, mister.
Right.
You and them friends of yours been asking about him all over town. He been mighty disrespected. Bunch of muddy Yankees in town asking questions. Well, you and your friend should pay him a visit, mister. He's got a big house on Flavian Street opposite the park.
Hey, yokel.
Now, get out of here.
Stumbling around New Orleans. The more that I drink this goddamn cheap ass horrible booze. Am I out of booze now? Oh man, I should have bought more booze. Well, that's just sad because I like to be in a
Oh my god.
wonderful.
So did they call the fire department?
No, they just stand by horribly traumatized the rest of their life because they were just walking down the street to get groceries and a man set themselves on fire in front of them. Thanks everybody for hanging out. It's been a blast.
Yep. Thanks a lot. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks, Skip.
Yeah, thanks Tony.
Yep, see you.